Let's take a look at the bricks and pieces in the Iron Man Armory by Lego Marvel. This is set number 76216, and I believe it has about 496 bricks, so just a little under 500. Well, let's take a look and see what's inside the box. Oh, I came prepared for nothing. Usually I lose those box cutters, but no, we don't need them on these newer sets. It means we're going to have to just tear this open, and this was provided by the Lego group for review. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. And there's the manual. Okay, so it's just a paperback, no bound. I mean, the stickers don't look too bad. I see a lot of the transparent stuff that's going to get violated, so we'll have to gear up for that. But you know what we're interested in? It's in the bag. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 numbered bags. Yeah. So let's begin with bag 1. And we're going to crack that right open. Now, for those who are just tuning in, these brick explorations are like an unboxing. The goal is to see exactly what pieces we get in one of these sets. Well, I don't have one of these new type of windshields. Those are pretty cool. Wish those were in 6 studs. And a vehicle chassis. What else do we get in here? Some fender wells or mud guards in white. So I believe that that is going to get on my nerves. This bag here just mainly contains the parts to make the car, including these nice transparent light blue chains. I mean, who doesn't have any of these in their collection? I have orange, but, well, how many do we get? Just 2? Well, you could make a swing. I have a swing tutorial. The rims are pearl silver, so that's pretty cool. And there's the torso. One of these weird pieces. I think that might be the steering wheel. I don't know what that is. And some basic bricks, some chassis, and a helmet. Bricks with bow, tiles, yeah, pretty much the same old junk that we see all the time. Wheel axles, one of these things, some 2x6 flat tiles, just the same old garden variety stuff. And let's get into the small bags. Now, a lot of people like watching these, I think, because a lot of people don't, reviewers don't cover what's in the box, what the build involves. Alright, so we got some of these corner plates with bow. Oh, what is this, a man bun? I've been seeing man buns in these sets lately. I think Lego's off by 10 or 15 years. Well, here's some spiky hair like what Jay the Surfer has, but that is in jet black. And some 1x1 plates. Here's a helmet or a chest plate. It's hard to say what that is. Oh wow, I've never seen these in transparent form. Those are quarter round 1x1 flat tiles in yellow. Ooh, I wish those were in blue though. Maybe we'll get lucky in here. And we also got some various slopes and corner plates and plates with holders. 1x2 plates, 1x2 plates that are angled, or 2x2s. Are these metallic? No, just dark stone gray. So nothing too special in there. Let's take a look in this bag. I like those orange, or those yellow transparent corner tiles. Okay. Alright, we got a transparent blue minifigure head and some kind of a sword or blade. Some transparent light blue studs. 1x2 plates, some wall elements. Oh, here's... I hate to think that's the steering wheel for that lovely car. I mean, these are great for boats or go-karts or something, but not for a vehicle. And there's the head, flesh tone. Here's some shoulder pads. Probably we're going to be using those to play football with, huh? One of these little 1x2 slopes that look like a ladder. I think that's a lattice slope or something. Angler 1x2 by 1x2 upwards. Angler plate. Some more plates with bow. Transparent 1x1 flat tiles. Yeah, this is... oh, here's some of these corner tiles here. You know, except for some of the minifigure accessories, this bag just has some very common stuff that I've seen in a lot of other sets. Now let's see the contents in bag 2, and I have a feeling this is probably part of the armory. How I know that is because of all the window frames. And yes, I am chucking the bags on the floor. So we do get several of these. Well, you could use these for making a skyscraper. Now, I can never not have too many of these. And some 1x4 plates with 4 studs along one side. We got parts for a minifigure. Some of these transparent light blue flags that I have a film will get defaced. And some of these garage pieces, like for the roll-up garage door. I could get several of those, some 1x4 bricks, minifigure parts all over the place, and some glass for the frames, but it doesn't look like we get a bunch of that. In fact, this glass feels different than the old stuff that I'm used to seeing. This feels more like it's softer, which don't bother me because it won't break as easily. And some 2x3 plates, but a lot of... oh, here's some regular 4x4 plates, and I don't know whose head that is, but it's rolling around. Matter of fact, it just has a line on it. Yeah. Nothing really too exciting in that one. But I'm sure the windows will come in handy for making some cool stuff. Okay. Obviously we know the set has got parts for making vehicles. Let's see what else it has. Plates with, I think these are horizontal holders, 1x2 plates. I am starting to see more #1 plates. 1x2 round plates that are #1. Another upwards 1x2. Well, we got two. Well, we got several 1x2 by 1x2 upwards angular plates. And the chest plate, this one is in silver, or it could be a helmet. I haven't built the set yet, so I don't know. I'm not really an expert in this Marvel stuff. I just take it as it's sent to me, and then I go from there. Just like if I'm a new person exploring the set for the first time, you know. Got one of these friction pins with hitch, and that is a dark stone gray ingot. A Technic beam with friction pin. Anything else there? Plates with stick. 1x1 plate with top holder. We got a few of those. Round 2x2 flat tile. I mean, honestly, I could use some of these pieces for making buildings, and some vehicles, but I don't know. Let's take a look at bag 3. Okay, looks like the same thing that was in bag 2. I do see some pieces that look interesting, but let's pour that out. Now, I'm starting to see a lot of these transparent light blue minifigure heads. Is this one here? It's just plain solid light blue. These make great water jugs, so that may be a piece of interest there. Get that out of the way. Torsos, window frames, some more of these 4x4 plates, some of these 4x4 plates with 4 studs. Yeah. Oh, some of these handlebars. Great for making like pull ladders and stuff. And a couple of these. 1x2 bricks with stick. Other than that, though, it's the same old thing. Got some 2x3 plates and some minifigure parts. Well, at least I'm not spending 20 minutes on that bag. I thought I had some promising stuff in there, but it's the same thing as bag 2. So it's probably the upper portion of the armory. And some more of these shoulder pads. Maybe we can make ourselves a football stadium or something. And we got ourselves a wig, a female wig. And no, it's not a Karen cut or anything. And some of these dark metallic gray, I don't know what these are. Like something for a machine or a robot. Plenty of radiator grills, and this is, it could be a light bright orange or yellow ingot. Looks like we get ourselves a pair of those. Somebody's head's rolling around. 1x1 bricks with, I think these are vertical or horizontal holder. Some more round 1x2 plates, number 1. Yeah, and some 1x1 plates, but honestly, going through this is starting to get pretty boring. Let's see what bag 4 has to offer. Finally, bag 4, and it does look a bit promising. Got a little bit more color in this one. Not by much, but it is something. Okay, with lots of little bags in here for extra review, extra content. Well, I'm not sure. Oh, that's one of those little stud launchers. I hate those things. Oh, one of these satellite dishes. I've only seen these in a few colors, but never in this. Well, not too bad. I can use those for something. A black 2x2x2 seat. We get a few cupboards. Some blue tiles. These probably are going to get defaced. Those are 2x3s. A couple of drawers. Surround 4x4 bricks with bow. And part of a helmet. Some corner 6x6 plates. 4x6 plate with studs around 3 sides. Get a couple of those. What else do we get in here? Oh, these flags are always cool. I used to use these for making the skylights for my older RVs. So, may have to use those again. Another one of those water jugs. I don't know what they're going to use those for. 1x2 plates with holder. Wow, a 1x6 red brick. Those are becoming rare to see bricks and sets, let alone red. And we got a plate with rail and a 2x2x2/3 plate with bow. So we get a few of those. A round plate and some of these modified 2x2 plates with 2 studs along one side. Honestly though, here's a black minifigure head. You know, I may just say it now, this color palette reminds me more of a space theme. But I'm not into Marvel sets, really. I just want to give it a quick whirl here, see what kind of parts one of these has. And we got some 2x2 plates, some more number 1x2 plates, some of these corner tiles. You know what, I needed these for the road plates I was working on. And here they are here. I need a lot more than that, but yeah. And a mug in red. Some of these 2x2 round plates with 1 stud, or those could be used as jumpers. Oh, yeah, even the color palette is draining my energy tonight. And what is these? There's something new. Alright. So these are all metallic. So here we got what appears to be a saw blade or something. And I don't know what some of these pieces could be used for. Obviously they're used for the set, but like this with plate with 3 sticks. Ooh. I've been looking for one of these type of minifigure hats. Well, there it is now. Oh, we get 2 of those. Oh, even better. I could use those. Let me get a bunch of these, well, look like a hand drill, but I'm going to call them projectile launchers to make it YouTube friendly. Some of you know where I'm going with that. At least I'm not censoring how I feel about the sets, though. Last bag, got one of these little frying pans. I've seen these a few times. Some hollow studs. Really good for making things out of them. And some 1x2 jumper plates and dark stone gray. We got some transparent light blue plates and tiles. Red round 1x1 brick. Oh, flat silver wrench. That'd be great for making an auto shop or something. And a couple of these sticks that have a holder, a little minifigure trophy in new dark red. Some of these half round red tiles. Okay, there's a dark red #1 plate. And it starts becoming the same old stuff. So you get 2 of those little trophies, and I need these holders right here for making more spruce trees. Keep sending these Lego. I need to put them in more sets. So I don't need to dump everything out, but just by looking at this palette, it's pretty much the same thing. It's meant to make the Iron Man Armory. Could also even use parts for a space theme if you choose, especially the satellite dish and some of the tools. But I don't know, the set's got a lot more parts to make vehicles. So I think this would be a great source for making vehicles and a lot of the minifigure stuff. Other than that, if you're planning on building a house or a mansion or a big skyscraper, you may want to look somewhere else. I'm just being honest with you, there's a lot of small pieces to make more detailed builds, but nothing too massive with these parts.